What's up, dreamers? Thanks for stopping by my channel. Be sure that y'all like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that way you get to know when I post all of my channel thoughts messages. To all of our new subscribers, welcome. To all of our returning subscribers, welcome back. If you're interested in any of our extendeds, be sure that you head over to our membership club that is located on Patreon, where you can get all of that mid-month and monthly exclusives, etc. So I just want to do a real simple channel thoughts message, kind of see what has been going on as far as from like the 17th until let's just say like the end of May. Let's just say the end of May. And then that way, in between time, we can be in the membership club, just seeing how we're going to finish out. Okay? So I hope everyone is doing well. Cards have already been pre-shuffled off of camera, so I'm ready to get straight into it. I got a feeling that there's a lot of messages that need to come out, so I don't want to waste your time. Okay? So let's see. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Spirit is saying stop here. Okay. Some of you are feeling fulfilled, but you're indecisive on how you want to move forth. You're indecisive of how you want to manifest moving forward. You don't want to be seen as an option, and you don't want to be held to a regard of like feeling like a trophy. That's not what you want to work on. You want to work on being able to continue to, make your staple and be able to grow what it is that you want to grow, how you want to grow. For instance, you may very well, out here, you have a Ten of Swords in reverse. The Magician came out in diagonal. You have the Queen of Cups in the upright. The Two of Wands is in the reverse, okay? Followed by the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles being in reverse. And in the upright, you got the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. I hear the word rebuild, but moving forth, in the midst of you rebuilding, you're realizing that you don't want to be seen just as some old little option. You're not willing to work on something where you're going to feel like you're going to be the option. I hear you saying like if it's going to have to be a choice between me and someone else, like pick someone else. I'd rather just go on by my business and be fine with what I have going on. Because again, you have the Queen of Cups come out here, so it's not like you walking away from that situation or the idea of wanting to manifest a relationship is going to have you come up short. You fill your own cup. You're in a place where you're getting back to your old self. I hear the word, you're trying to resonate with who you used to be. And so that's more important to you right now than a relationship. Knowing that in the midst, you understand with you filling your cup and getting back to your old self, or just getting back into feeling what's the word? You are rejuvenating yourself. You are getting your groove back. You're understanding like, look, I don't want to be an option. I don't want to be, I want it to be a choice. If someone wants to be with me, and I want it to be a choice where it doesn't come from me being an option. Like they wholeheartedly want to be with me. They're not just sitting here just looking at, okay, well, how can I make this grow further with other and multiple? It's like, no, you want to be front row and center in this person's attention. And while you're in the midst of being able to fill your cup and be able to get back to a place where you feel stable and you feel connected and you feel calm, you're also seeing a bit of coin come in. Okay, you got a 9 of Pentacles out here. I also feel that some of y'all will find victory in being able to make your mark somewhere where I feel like, you ever heard someone say like, I told you I was going to do that, or they're coming off with so much zeal for wanting victory, and once they accomplish what they set themselves out for and what to do, they're going to move on. In the midst of you moving on, I see you definitely understanding what the word humility means, because it's going to create a balance where you're going to appreciate what it is that you're going into, being this new chapter. I think it's a great idea for you to know that you need to work on yourself. I do understand that there may be a couple of issues in regards to you being able to move forward and how you want to move forward. You don't know if you don't want to build anything with someone else because of maybe this 10 of Swords energy that's in the reverse. Maybe it wasn't an upright in the past, and so now you're in a place where whatever you went through has made you indecisive. It's put you in a place where you just don't know. You don't know if you want the new time to come, or if you want to go to like the new chapter. It's like, I feel like you really are hoping that life meets you halfway and letting you know what gate or what exit to take next. Because I feel this real strong stagnant energy in the idea of somebody possibly like moving on with someone new or without somebody from the past. And even though that's in the back of your head, like I said, just continue to keep doing what you're doing as far as this Queen of Cups, and you knowing first, your worth. Okay, your worth. You just don't want to be with any old body. And secondly, if you're going to be a person that is going to wait for love to come in, you're damn sure going to be focused on your money. So by all means, continue to stay focused until that Boaz come in. I guess that's how they say it. That Boaz, not your ass. All right, let's see. Anything else on the bottom? Look, on the bottom's the world. Like I said, like, you don't know how you want to move into your next chapter. You don't know if you're moving forward with somebody else or you're just moving forward by yourself. So I think that's the thing that worries you the most. All right. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you got to walk away from something. In the midst of you walking away from it, it's really it's really stifling mentally to know how. Like, you have to move forward, but you don't know what's coming towards you. I really feel like a lot of that has something to do with fear. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Like, I really feel like what you're not fully like just letting finish off and letting go of is going to also be something that could possibly hold you up moving forward as well. You got the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like your body is moving, but because your mind is in this perplexed state, it's almost as if like you have a gear that's off track. Like, you have 2 gears, but one is off track. It's like having a bicycle, and it's like the chain on the top, it's catching, it's working, it's on track. But the chain that's on the bottom is loopy, it's droopy, it's not on track. So, you're either moving faster than what you're supposed to, or life is. I also feel like this person also took a lot of energy away from you in the past. Whatever's motivating you to build yourself up, it took a lot of energy from you in the past. And you had to walk away. You had to walk away. You have the 6 of Swords. You had to walk away. That's probably what is stifling you. Like, you're still, your body, your mind is in shock still. Grief recovery happens in many steps, but they don't always go in chronological order. I also feel like for some of y'all, I feel like some of y'all have slowed down since whatever had you refocus on yourself. And now that you're focusing on rebuilding yourself, some of that past energy is resurfacing. And sometimes we don't realize how connected certain things are within us when we have to make decisions where we have to move on, and we have to move on when we don't want to. That can really be traumatizing. And I feel that so far. It's just like, I feel like you're a new person, but you're still traumatized. You're still traumatized. Something is just not emotionally connecting. It's like having two wires. You assuming that they're different, but they're the same. It's just like the trauma from the past is having you move forward and focus, but it's also keeping you from being able to live and move forward, I hear. So Spirit says you have to make a decision, because you can't live forever, and you can't be mad forever. You can't be afraid forever. You can't be scared forever. You can't hurt forever, but you can learn from what you've been through. So that way, that Queen of Cups energy you feel, that can be forever. Your Nine of Pentacles, that can be forever. I hear someone, oh, look, and it came right on out. I was about to sit here and tell you, and look, the star came out horizontally. I was going to, I'm trying to catch it before it leaves. Some of you didn't want the separation to happen, but it was what was needed in order for you to see how far off you were from someone else. There's a huge difference between a lake and an ocean. Ocean has more water. You see how she's putting her foot out? You know, she's trying to balance out what she's giving. And as quiet as it's kept, you brought a lot to the table. And that really traumatized you. That really traumatized you, I feel. Because anyone who walked away from this connection willingly, like, look, I'm gone, they wouldn't feel like they were left out in the cold, or they had to leave, or someone was like being shysty and just like trying to sneak little low blow victories. You know, they wouldn't feel like an option if they didn't know options were there or ops were there. They wouldn't have known why money was low and things were getting taken care of if they didn't know that this person had other vices or other things keeping them from doing what they were supposed to. Like, all of that is just like really messing with you in regards to moving forward. Yeah. Three of Wands, and you have the Emperor in reverse. I feel like this person in the past was feeding other options. They were feeding something else that made it so that, you know, they didn't have enough to offer you. They didn't have enough to offer you even if they tried. Because even if what they were trying to offer you was the best that they could give you, you still have to have an explanation for why is it just the both of us and I'm coming with 50, but you only coming with 30. Like, where's the other 20 going? And so you probably had to go and grow things on your own. I hear this person, like, whatever propelled you to need to work on yourself was very detrimental emotionally to you about other people. But it also helps you grow into being a person that was more dependent on themselves internally and externally than assuming that being there for someone else was going to be way better than them actually being there for themselves first and foremost. So on the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. So possibly some type of victory moving forth, celebration, you name it. But this person is definitely strong, standing up for what's right, I feel, and wanting to make progress. I just feel like no matter what, Spirit is saying, continue to strive, because the striving is what's going to help you survive. And once you realize that you're past the mode of surviving, you're going to be able to like relax a bit. I feel like you're really bind up because this was a connection that wasn't like others. Whether it was, it can be a soulmate connection, karmic connection, but it mattered so much so that it's affected you being very hesitant, causing you to be very hesitant moving forth. All right, so let's clarify the Ten of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Six of Wands in reverse. This person at one point was, I hear a showstopper. This person will literally take the crowd by storm. And they're not really having that much of a audience these days, I feel. Like, I don't feel like this person is in the limelight how they want to be. It could very well be karma from the fact of they had you in a place where, you had to reincarnate yourself to be able to get out of that connection. And it's like, once you were able to get out of that connection wholeheartedly, you really took like immediate control on working on yourself. In the midst of you working on yourself, you still have a few insecurities, okay? So the Magician came out horizontal. What's going on? You got the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, you had to heal from this person. This person really took you off of your spiritual equilibrium, and I just hear that they were disguised as a wolf. They were not really here to do anything of help you other than hurting you to help you heal. I feel like a lot of y'all may have had some childhood type issues that may needed to be healed, or they needed attention. And at the very minimum, this Emperor in reverse did that for you. This person helped you grow. Because just think about it. Had you stayed with this person would have put more bodies on top of the grave that you've already been digging with how you've been feeling emotionally. And so this person just broke you down to a place where you just really just wanted to go into like this place where you just wanted to just heal yourself. You wanted to patch yourself up. You wanted to rest. This person was so dirty. You have two emperors out in reverse. Two. Or you could be dealing with two emperors in reverse. I just get fuckboy energy all over my Emperor in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. What is going on, Two of Wands? Strength. At one point, you didn't know if you wanted to move on from this connection, but you know you needed to. Okay? You came in with one mentality and you came out stronger on the other side. Like I said, this person in the past healed you. Even though you were on the fence of figuring out if it was time for you to walk away. On the bottom of the deck, you had the Five of Pentacles. This person definitely had you in like some type of, I feel like a psychological entrapment or imprisonment. It's like the key is literally right beside the door. but she doesn't feel worthy enough to get up and get out. And a lot of times we allow people to beat us down to feel like that. And then we just carry that feeling on because that's what, becomes a habit of assuming, of saying all of that. Especially if you're with someone that's toxic like that. So even though you were on the fence about how strong you felt about leaving this connection, you still cut it off anyway. That still takes strength. You know what I'm saying? Let's clarify the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see what's going on. Queen of Swords in reverse. 4 Pentacles in reverse. This person, like, either they didn't want to put any type of like financial or monetary contribution towards y'all union, or you decided not to. You decided to stop fighting for that connection. That's also another reason why the relationship you had with that person dismantled. First of all, if no one brings nothing to the table, what is there to talk about? And then once you find out if they were doing something deceitful, again, what is there to talk about? Either way you're looking at it, you're making me have to make a choice. And right when you decide to make a choice, I bet you 9 times out of 10, this person made a decision, as much as I'm seeing it, to not feed the connection. You were probably head over heels with this person. That's probably why you gave so much. That's probably why you were probably the mover and shaker of this union that you had in the past. But that union in the past has made you stronger. Like, you came out knowing that regardless of how weak you felt emotionally, you knew backbone wise, mentally, what you needed to do in order for you to heal. You saw that this person was not who they say they were, not who they supposed to be, and you didn't really see too much growing from that connection. It was very little. It was more like, who's counting the L's and the W's? Some of y'all may be giving to their families. They could have just came off like they were always needy of something. But when it was time for you to set sail and go, you may have felt like you won a couple of battles, but you were badly wounded. Let's clarify this 7 of Cups in reverse. Someone said, I do not want to be a decision. Look, 7 of Cups in reverse came out. Someone doesn't want to be a decision. You needed to take time away from this person because this person was making you feel like an option. You don't want to be an option. So you had to go back to the drawing board. You had to rest. You had to recenter yourself. This person really tried to push you off your bicycle while you were riding it and they were driving. They really, really did. Look, on the bottom, Temperance in reverse. This person didn't probably have a lot of self-control, or if any. Okay. I want to clarify the Emperor in reverse. Whoa. Hermit. And the Fool in the upright. With the 3 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like this person did a lot in the dark. And they knew. I hear the word intentions. So they may very well, I hear sat and plot, like premeditate. I also feel like this person that you were dealing with, now they're in hermit mode. The same kind of like hermit mode. Okay, it's not even the same because Four Swords is really not the same as the hermit. But pretty much, I feel like this person is, trying to retract themselves. And I also feel like this person is wondering if if you two not growing as a union was really meant to be. Or better yet, if so happens you were meant to be for them, and if they were to change, knowing that how they used to act didn't really help them yield any results, what things have been better. But I feel with this Six of Swords out here, it really wouldn't have mattered, because I hear damage was done. Damage was done. Clarify the Six of Swords. That was quick. Yeah, Eight of Cups. I hear someone saying you're trying to come towards me and it's the wrong time. You've already been doing the work to heal. And now this person wants to try to see if they can rekindle something. I don't know if this is a person from your past, like as far as you knowing them already, or if this is someone new that you dealt with and dated in the past. But suddenly when you have the strength to be okay with walking away, that's when they want to try and come back and rekindle what they put out. And I don't think you're willing to let that happen. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like someone's not having a good time with their funds. That could very well be the other person. You have the Sun in the upright, Judgment, and Ten of Swords in the reverse. The old you, the former you, isn't having the same issues as what you had in the beginning. Okay? Remember, you had a Ten of Swords that popped out first. That's the strongest card. With that popping out, and with it being clarified, coming back out again, that's confirmation, double confirmation that you're no longer in that place you were when that relationship ended. Okay, so now you have to realize that as time has gone on and you have been able to nurture yourself, you're no longer, and you're not in the place of where you used to be. So that may be judgment and justice for you, but it's not going to be for that other person, because again, just when you are on the brink of being okay with what did not happen, this person wants to come in. This person wants to probably try to rewrite everything that they did wrong, but the damage is done. I think I've already said that. The damage is done. Clarify the Star. What did I tell you? The Lovers in reverse. I can't make this up. You have the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. You're not giving this joker no type of time nor slack. And I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. I feel like you're really at a point in place where you are closing out that chapter of wanting to deal with that type of conflict. And you want to be in a place where you're making opportunities for yourself. They could very well be coming in now or swiftly. But even if this person was to change, you're not going to be wanting to grow with them. Because again, the damage is done. I hear you can't hurt me no more than what you've already hurt me. A lot of y'all may have broken some type of like hypnosis of you being with somebody. Like this person probably had you under heavy mind control. Well, how they talk, how they walk, how they dealt with, controversy or adversity. This person really had you like in the thick of it. They really had you in a trance. But now that you've come out of it, It's almost like, you know, you waking up after a nap, right? After you wake up out of a nap, what happens? Your body feels tired, right? You probably still feel tired. You're trying to wake yourself up. And really, it's just your energy levels are trying to get back up. You know, the blood pumping, etc. Like, you have to give yourself time to recharge. And in the midst of you recharging, it's like, you know, turning on the phone after it's been on a charger and it's been off. Like, you're getting all these notifications of things that you've missed. And one of the things that you've missed in your healing is paying attention to your footing moving forth. It's great to say that you physically do not miss someone anymore. But it's also important for you to know when that person is no longer in your headspace, as well as not be there emotionally as well. Sometimes we have that residue of the past person. We just, you know, you either still have some healing to do, or it's just very well, the cell phone's turning back on. You're getting all these updates. But we know what we do with updates that we don't need. We disregard them. And it's time for you to disregard this mindset that you have with this person from the past. Because they're no longer here, I'm seeing, moving forward. So let's not take the mental torment forward with you, okay? So we are going to leave this here. Be sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Join us over in our Dreamer community, where we are doing our mid-monthlies and our monthlies, and we're doing mini personal channel thoughts messages. I hope to see you all over there. If we are to end here, take care, have a great weekend, and I will see you all soon.